I'm sorry.
Where are you, bailiff? Are you here? Are you inside? Hello? Someone here? That looks like the bailiff. Hello. What do you want to do with Janusz?
Master Bailiff, what's gonna happen with that fella in the stocks?
I swear to God, if Loiza, the poor lad he almost killed, doesn't make it, I'll have that bastard hanged. A death for a death.
Loiza? He's the local who was wounded.
Wounded? That brute nearly sent him to eternity.
How about I treat this Loiza boy? Would you let Janos go free?
What do you care about him? Is he some pal of yours?
No.
Oh God, no. But I need him.
All right. If you
Nice.
heal Loiza and pay for that scoundrel, I'll let him go. But don't let him show his face around here again.
Okay, I will. What did... I don't care what they did there.
I'll go to
Understand,
see
that's
Loiza.
good enough.
As you wish, but be careful. He's in a really bad shape.
Let's see if I can heal this guy. Do we need to wash? No. Let's go to the P. Where are the P? What? Oh.
God bless you.
Poor fella. He's barely breathing. That wound looked quite
Please.
scary.
Let it be a success. Come on.
It's
Yes.
not so bad, really. It's deep, but it's clean, and it's not bleeding much. Maybe some potion will help him. A healing concoction
Yes.
surely won't hurt him.
Okay.
Let's see what we've got here. Janos really fucked him up. But if I clean the wound and bandage it tightly, he may recover in time. A healing potion wouldn't hurt either.
Yes. So heal him.
I'm gonna bandage. I have a healing.
Let's give him a weak one. I don't want to give. Or should I give him a painkiller? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Drink this. Something for the pain.
Why not just pray for him?
Hail Mary, please grant this I am. May Loiza
Finish
Well,
treatment.
should be enough to keep.
Is this good enough, bailiff? Are you happy?
I've already treated Loiza. He'll be alright.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now. He has a healthier color and all.
So everything worked out well. Can you let Janos go free?
Well, all right.
Yes,
But pay
nice.
up first. Loiza needs something to live on while he's recovering. Think of it as compensation.
500? Are you serious?
I'd be happy to pay for Janos, but... Do you accept?
You really want... All right, here's the key to...
Jesus, he owns me money now. Janos.
I apologize.
That was a lot more money than I thought I would give away. Do I have something to sell now? No, I don't. I have to meet some bandits. Oh, no way. To meet some bandits so I can loot them and sell the stuff they have.
Blessed morning to you. Greetings to you.
Should I talk to him or him though? Maybe Janos. No? The guard? No? Come on. Can I just unlock it? No? Yeah, I can. Nice.
What are you doing? Hey,
Easy, easy.
how you did that? Hey,
I healed that poor wretch that you battered. So the bailiff is letting you go.
all right. Thank you, fella.
You can thank the devil and Zizka. They sent me for you.
Devil? How he get free, hey? Last I know,
Me, Kubyenka, and Zizka freed him.
Zizka, that mad bastard here? Huh? Now that is something to look forward to. And what about Eder? You find him too?
He's in the devil's den already. He nearly got hanged in a neighboring village.
Him too? What did Polish fucker do this time?
It seems he was, playing hide the sausage with the Pshitaki butcher's wife.
And the sausage.
The
Nice
butcher
one.
wasn't too forgiving.
Ah, typical of him to get hanged for some wench. Well, anyway, I will go now. We meet there.
We meet
We'll meet at the devil's
Oh,
den.
okay.
I hope.
Why
We got
didn't
things
read?
to drink to.
Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubyenka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men.
To tell the truth, we were lucky as hell. We got there before it all started in earnest. That's why we managed to get those people out.
Lucky my arse. They thought they...
It is nice.
Well,
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund does the League of... And what do we have? Come on.
It might take. We have to get.
Von Bergow's too powerful.
But that wouldn't do us much. No. Sir Hans is right.
That fucker is.
why kill him?
Are you all...
Oh, that's...
There's no... Well, why don't we use your...
Hang on.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me von Bergow has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlets. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Pragas, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed, there's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malashov.
There's not much we can achieve.
But show me the fool who...
There's always a few mercenaries.
How are you going?
That's enough. And if there are not enough of.
Well, well. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier?
Where did you get...
People in Kolin decided to help.
Aha!
We really...
And we won't.
If you will permit, monsieur, there may not be...
Can't.
Not...
Then we'll find a good... What about you, Henry?
Me again?
Well, now, how's the...
That's settled then. Henry, Catherine will tell you all you need. In the mean, a lot of...
I'll go hunt.
And what are...
We're going to...
What do you say?
Well, what the...
Ay, ay, ay.
Hey, Henry.
I say it though. No?
You again? Come here.
You again?
You again? Didn't I tell you to get lost if you didn't want your ass kicked?
What?
Why don't we make a deal? I'd like to take...
Oh.
Here you are.
This is the
Don't
only way?
draw attention to you.
Crystal clear.
If that is the only way.
I'm telling you, ain't I?
is very hard. Who was there?
How am I supposed to know their names? 5 of them there was. All in your uniforms.
Quiet now. Only asking.
Like them drunks will tell you anything if you threaten them with a whipping.
They tell me.
Okay. Where are you, Catherine? Isn't it you? Yes, it is. Hello.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb us.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. Now relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
How am I supposed to relax in this situation?
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
That was... Okay. Try to be a smooth talker.
I have, yeah, but... It's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you?
That's right. It's about von Bergow's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlec.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlec?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where's the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlec with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
Who's this Grosov?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund holed him away here instead of taking him to Sedlec. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabakov that time.
Oh,
That Horison who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Pragas. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man. So I'd try my luck with him.
But what if he turns me down?
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering him until he changes his mind. What else?
oh, sorry.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlitz. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess
Yes.
up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
Do you know anything else about the Praggers that might come in handy?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And their pay is a lot better than the others. So they aren't too popular around here. That's all I know. They drink, play dice, and go to the baths just like all the others.
What's it like here? Should I be afraid?
Not really. But I wouldn't call it peaceful here. You know what it's like. Humans here, Praga's there. Couple of noblemen and a bunch of mercenaries who want to fill their purses. All hot-blooded and all hating each other. Apart from that, it's lovely.
Is there anything I should watch out for?
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. If you give the game away, you're a dead man. Just try and act normal. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like cats and dogs, but the captains have things under control for the moment. Although
what?
there's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were talking about me, but it seems not. Be careful.
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water then. Though I have to admit you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
Listed. Oh. I'll just take another potion. Get full health. Let's see where to go to get enlisted.
I'm sorry. Hey, you. Good evening. What do you need?
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob.
Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Lord Borumlaka, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
Oh.
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need stuff hammered straight or sharpened all the time.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean we have to let you join up, does it?
I know about herbs. If you have a sore throat, or need some extra energy, or you've got food poisoning, I'm your man.
That kind of thing always comes in. We don't need enough.
Let's try it.
I'm the best warrior far and wide.
You? A warrior? Is there anything else? You're not a complete waste of space, that's true.
But I don't want to serve with some... You know what? Take me to your commander. Let him look me over. The worst thing that can happen is he'll have me kicked out of here, and you'll be rid of me.
God's wounds.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir. And I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. He may not know when to hold his tongue, but he said he knows about all kinds of healing herbs. That could come in handy.
Well, if that... But we'll have to try you out first.
You're not going on about that stupid...
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is... What do you say?
I'm not afraid of anything.
It's a deal. I'm not afraid of any job.
Damn it, Crow, this lad might actually have what it takes.
Maybe he'll help us get out of this shithole at last.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
Hang on. Why would they go past Miskovitz? That's not on the way to Sedlitz.
That's what I don't understand. But you can ask them if you find them.
Isn't it possible they simply got lost on the way?
That don't seem likely. We've only been in these parts a short while, true, but it's not complicated to get to Sedlitz.
But the way doesn't go through Miskovitz. So what would they be doing there?
Something bad must have happened to them. But fuck knows what.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it, and we need it back. Got that?
And what should I do when I find these fellas?
What do you think? Free them if someone's holding them.
What, take down 7?
Do you want to be a fucking
Right.
All right.
Wait, Mishek, one of those 7.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him and...
Go. Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found him. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen him.
That's about it, then.
Don't worry, sir.
Her gawk, lad. Isn't he? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve here. Some extra work will do you good. You'll now go.
Oh. is this? Buff? Overeating? How?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Oh, I got. Horse. Oh, is that Musa? Oh.
I'm looking for the local Sawbones. They said I've never seen the likes of him.
So, you came straight to me. Is that so? In any case, you found your man. Musa of Mali.
Sorry to say...
Very busy?
Henry, sir.
Big? What?
I'm sorry, I was just...
I know very well what you meant. I've had... Have you never heard of Prester John? Or the... Tell me then. How the...
Well, I thought that...
And, so please. Yes.
But I need...
Then, when he was...
Isn't there anything... Can't you just...
A physician. One could but...
Hold on.
And is it a... Very well.
All right. Well... Calm down.
Like I was... Wait.
No, we don't have time.
Oh.
What actually happened?
We were riding, we were taking Corral in front, so they jumped.
So...
Fronts, all...
The doc...
No.
I need... The brewery... No.
Rest.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Hey! It's you! That fella from Nebba! I don't believe it! Well, come here before I call the guard.
What?
What's wrong? Don't you recognize me? Come here!
God bless.
What are you blabbering about, man?
Look, I don't know what you're after, but I advise you to pack it in. Or do you want another helping?
No, please stop. I never saw you, and I won't tell
you. Better not.
Boom. I surrender.
If I were you...
Hang on! Leave me alone!
What are you seeing? What? Why are you... This place is unlocked earlier? What's the reason?
Blessings to you.
Come on.
What brings you here?
Sorry, I wasn't.
Have you seen any soldiers around here? Or a wagon with the Prague colors?
You've come at last. I've been expecting you.
Really?
Your arrival was foretold. The voices that destroyed the white gates of Jericho spoke to me, promising that you'd stand by my side against evil.
Excuse me? What evil am I supposed to stand up
What
against?
evil?
Enemies are on their way.
What?
They are coming on their red and white sailboats of cloth.
Aye.
You must help me. Your coming was for the Lord has...
How do you know my name?
Ye who are...
Hey! I am...
And of his beg God and
Come to your senses, damn it.
I saw...
You saw it?
The forces this...
Jesus. Come on, man. Let's see. It's not that big of an area, so it shouldn't be that of a problem. Wonder you can do it or not. Oh, there the cart are.
A wagon in the Prague colours. This must be the missing soldiers. I reckon they won't be too pleased to see me. I have to find a painted chest with a charter, and then make myself scarce.
I'm supposed to sneak in? Okay. That will be interesting. Oh, we have a local woman as well. Does she have a baker?
Look at that! I apologize.
Look at that. Are you gonna pick it up? Yes, you are. Okay. Is it either sneaky or fight? Oh, how? Oh, hello there. Do we have to fight all of them? They're just standing there. Let's see. Just look up here. Let's see. Up there. What are the views? You can see him. Him. 4, 5. That's 6 missing soldiers, wasn't it?
What? Who's there?
get him to go down here?
You silly doggy.
Oh. Oh.
What the fuck are you?
Fucking cur! Nasty beast!
Oh shit.
You want to try me? I'll chop you up, you shit! Ah, shit! Flip there!
Oh.
Show what you're made of!
No, you don't.
Show your stuff!
You're no match for us, bugger! No, you don't.
Come on, then!
Take that!
Look at that.
You want to try me?
Oh.
Show your stuff!
Jesus. Oh, nice. Oh, and there's this going up as well with it. I didn't know. Let's see, no.
God, where is that dog?
Oh. Batsman died. Did they add something? I'll take the dried apples. Okay. Still barking it? Totally agree. Wash off the blood. Oh, come on. Okay, can't go in there. Can we go in? Oh. Okay. So it's locked. What about in here? Oh. Let's see. Is it available in here though? Grocery, some meat. Nothing more. Okay. Onions. Anything more? No. Take that kit. Anyone up here? We'll try. Oh, come on. Nothing of value. Or is it the closest town? There's a blacksmith there, but I don't think that would help me. Do I got a place to sleep here though? I don't think so. Not yet, at least. Oh, he's still awake. Nice.
You know this.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted. And were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Yes,
well,
they did.
well, he might look like a stripling, but he's anything but. Nice work. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Loffen Rock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now.
Nice.
And a bit extra, even if I
I
have
need
to
the
go
groschen.
without.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid?
Drink.
He gets shit
Yes.
drunk!
But I don't want that.
Did you hear that? Henry here
I
found
don't
us
want
that
that.
stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
Okay.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you replace them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble, for Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Now, why not?
That's the spirit.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is never a good idea.
Okay, I will use that die. And go to them. Lucky die. Two 8 dice. 2, 4, 5, 6, yes. Let's see if we can win against this captain. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Oh, so that freeze, nice.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Do we get any good? Okay, I will go for that. There. 1,000. Oh, what?
Damn! What's this?
Nice. Let's see. Oh. Did I win now? Yes, I did. Yay.
You must have a...
Shit! How could I have lost?
600.
Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated. You'll get me back next time, sir.
You bet I will. I'll pluck you like a chicken. Now for a drink. And so St. George hops on his white steed and he rides to the lake where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur. It's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's happened now? Oh.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Тут спасение. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Will someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here?
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it? What are your orders, Lord of Burblaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
That means
Right
I have to
now?
search the place.
What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Kuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp.
Nice. Very nice.
Kurva! You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
Of course, of course, of course.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
I don't know. Anything. Maybe you'll find some... Fucking until we're all slaughtered. Sigismund wants us all hung, drawn, and quartered.
Nice. How big is the search? Okay, so inside of this one.
Someone washed off some blood here.
Oh.
A dagger in a pool of blood. Jesus, that must be the one Chertan was stabbed with. But there's nothing special about it. It's the kind ordinary soldiers carry. Trying to find its owner will probably be futile. So this is where Chertan lives. That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside.
Okay. Why is it on like K now? Oh, I found there. Okay. And yes, of course I can't run when I'm drunk. Of course. Now what are you doing, man?
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
I found out a lot of things. Someone washed off blood in a tub near the stables, for instance. But you know what's even more important? I found this dagger in the grass by Chertan's tent. It's covered in blood.
You've got eyes like a hawk, Henry. But it's a pretty ordinary dagger, the kind of thing anyone in the camp might have. It was a good find, but I don't think it'll help us much.
Well, we could have all the soldiers searched.
We might as well have a herald announce the stabbing of the whole domain. And it wouldn't even do any good. 100 men can have 3 pairs of braves between them, but as soon as you have them searched, all of a sudden, by magic, nobody's missing anything, and everyone's got 2 spares of everything. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What?
Oh.
Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. It might have gone sour. That can really play havoc with a man's guts.
That is a very interesting theory, my friend. But next time...
Where did you get the wine?
As I said, it is not all that common in my country. But I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well. But drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough!
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here. But Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else?
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying?
I beg your...
Don't try that on me.
I will happily take an oath.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. And my advice to you two is to sit on...
Where do you think you're going here and talk?
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stieber of Stieberzitz in charge. And if that's true, Gorzov...
Who is this Stieber of Stieberzitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. And you don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
All right. How much time do we have? To find the murderer, I mean.
I'm not sure. Grozov will most likely write a report to Sigismund, and delivering it to Sedlitz won't take long. Then he has to decide what to do next, which means sending the royal justiciar here. And how long can that take? I'd say we have 2 days or so.
All right. I'll try to distract the guard somehow.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blockheads. It'll be easy as pie. And Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
Okay, but can I ask you the question where I can sleep now? Oh, come on. Okay, I have to find a way. The hell? Badly ask her to help me.
Stop, you bastard!
All right.
Move your...
Ugh, what do I...
Henry?
Now, to hell with Grozov.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not Tinja Sirayem.
What?
It is a proverb from my country.
Well, we'll straighten them. What happened when you brought Cherita?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table, then soon...
And what happened?
Then the noble...
Did Cheriton say?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as...
What about that one?
Lord Grozov, he poured evidence that it's perhaps...
Where was the wine?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. Catherine.
Catherine?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in the wine.
All right.
The best thing would if we discover...
But wouldn't you?
What is...
How could...
That is...
Very hard.
Not yet.
Me?
The first thing to do, you must remember, Indian, you can read...
Oh.
Excellent. The chest is...
You have a...
I bought, but...
Right. Who do you...
I have no idea. Who do you...
What about...
And he carried...
What if...
It is true, but the guy... I have heard the same.
Well?
I think It must, and I would, and because someone should. I am very.
Hey. Let's see.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
That's a lot of blood. Books, Ridley, the Book of Poison.
Right, I've learned something about poisons. Now I should examine Chertan's body. Alright, Holy Mary. He looks... I can't see anything straight. No signs of poison. I coughed up some blood, alright? But why would someone kill it? Belly's... Almost... Nothing strange. Christ, what God does... That'll have to do. He had spasms, as red as a poppy. I mustn't forget anything.
It doesn't matter.
Bloody rain.
Let's see if Mutt. Where Mutt?
Track. Good doggy. Good boy.
Nothing here though. Never talked to you.
I'd like to ask a...
I have a couple of...
it's even...
Go ahead and ask them.
Where were you when...
Where do you think?
You just went off...
No, when some...
It was you who...
Me?
Why you?
You'll have to...
Tell me more.
What if it... And? Very... Aye.
Well, Moose... sometimes... Who has...
I don't...
I found...
Okay. But...
I found...
This where it is not.
Search.
Yeah, exactly. But whose tent is this? Difficult? Are you serious? Okay. Where do you live, man? Okay, you want to sit here? Okay, that's your chest. Kapitatumus.
I read that book of yours.
What do you mean?
What was the conclusion?
Think fast.
Let's see. Let's just check the stream like this, and then there.
I know the potion.
This, but if you are you up, all right now. Wait.
Of course.
First, you should know that I am grateful, but I do not. It is people that tell me that, who are you?
I've no.
Even if I tell you,
No.
if you say so.
I think I'll just.
Good luck.
You silly doggy.
For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Beautiful, but empty. No poison. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Oak. And dry as a bone. Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt.
Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Dun, dun, dun. also but said the dagger was from there, so knew it. There are.
Right. My word. In the meantime.
But before we get started,
That's not true.
only your soul.
There are always problems.
Musa is in. Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might.
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak then. Tell me.
Well, that's simple, sir.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him?
Musa of Mali will remain.
Cats and the boy would.
I find that. But if it was.
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What?
Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion. But I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning.
Crow crept up on Chertan in the night and tried to kill him. And others would no doubt have ended the same, because Crow is an enemy mercenary.
What bilge? I've known the man for years, sir.
He made it all up. Where's the evidence?
I found this dagger near the ammunition store. It's the kind the Prague soldiers carry. When I gave it to a dog to sniff, it led me straight to Crow's tent.
You're gonna send me to the gallows?
Stop all listening to peasants. What happened next?
Yes, sir.
It seems someone poisoned.
My guess is Crow coated the dagger with poison. How else could he have poisoned him so quickly?
That's nonsense, isn't it?
Did you find...
Well... Ha! You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough. I've heard all I need to know.
What?
Zagrosov.
Leave me alone!
Don't make...
You whoresons!
I'll tear you a new arsehole, you fucker!
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body out. And I apologize.
My head.
You needn't have been...
I wouldn't...
What?
Exactly. And look...
You can't do that!
Indeed, I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to leave.
It's all yours.
As you command.
Then
Have I got to...
all right.
Nice, very nice. What the cow doing here?
It's happening.
At last.
Tell Zizka everything.
I will.
Was close to guilty. Plus the alchemy and craftsmanship. Okay. Combat. Sword warfare. Okay.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll take that.
What's that happen here, guys? How much coin do I have now? See, someone who can teach me here.
Should I prepare the infirmary?
It's the musa. What can they teach me?
Why is it pale?
Limp in.
Tell me.
Well, so what?
1,000? Oh, no. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
The sooner the sir.
Don't worry.
You may be.
What are a core?
Not much. I take care of the main thing.
I say it'll be an honor.
Well, but right.
Aye, sir.
Said let's.
Is the cutscene?
So the devil
Oh, it's a cutscene.
shouts him from behind a tree.
Just don't hope it. Oh, it's supposed. Yeah, that's true.
Wrestles him to the ground and then starts giving birth to
We are supposed to be ambushed.
the fur is flying off. Wait, fellas. After Paul was done with him.
You won't. You've had it. Good. I still can't quite do that. Nice.
Oh.
Fire to give up. I'm getting sick of waiting.
I'm in there left.
Go to hell! Get him! This one's mine.
Nice.
What's the matter?
It just doesn't seem right.
Not peep, trust me. By the way, Brabant has already brought...
What are they like? Yeah, that's...
To the top.
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there.
Well, we're in luck.
And what about Brabant?
I just don't trust...
We'll see how they fare.
Indeed we will. Get ready.
So I say him, what do you expect when you drink like fish? Fish is not able to walk either. No, he...
What is happening?
Boy, about what's it?
Enough of this.
We shall. No reason to wait.
So tonight...
Before dawn.
I can't.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Kubienka. You were in the yard.
Yes, but in the...
Huh?
I believe you've already... The Duc de Bo...
Is that so?
Oui.
All right. The rest of us will split into the second group. That'll be your... You get me, Devil?
Oh, aye.
And the rest will go like... Malashov is only a handful of cottages. Fortunately, Kunzlin's fortress is a bit beyond the village.
Fuck. Looks more like a small castle.
Aye, it's well fortified. It's got a moat, 2 gates, and a big tower.
And don't forget the drawbridge and the secret passage.
Aye, you and Capon will deal with that, Henry. You two know it better from inside.
Damn. That'll be...
Aye. We have to get to the tower whatever happens. And if it all works out...
God willing, he'll...
And another thing. The Devil's Den is no longer safe. So after the...
And you're right there.
Abez! No doubt, Peter.
He wants... Any questions?
What should...
You and Sam come with me. I need your youthful...
Everything is clear.
Glad. Pitch up, man!
Let's see.
Kurwa.
What the fuck?
Don't know whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them? Torch the village. No prisoners.
No, just wait a moment.
What is it, youngster? What's the problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task?
Well, I don't know if...
Listen, Von Bergow's in that I never put my...
I won't murder and...
What?
This is the way my...
Kurva! This is a war, so if you wanted to... Can't guarantee...
Let's do it your way, then.
Thanks for no... So, if anyone runs... Leave him be. Can't help anyone anyway. What you gaping at? I've a job to finish. Get to it. I'll be watching you. See whether you do what you're supposed to.
Gotta get away from here.
My God! What have we ever done to you?
Now you're mine, you bastard!
Hey, I need a hand here! Everyone, follow me! Come on, then. After me.
I'm here now.
How did it go?
Not at all.
But that's how it goes.
But it's others who paid...
What the hell do you want? Otto von Berg and the houses. Help will sooner. We'll hide. With that,
I understand.
good. Quiet now, fellas. Don't stick your heads out. Wait for orders.
Let's
go! Everyone to me!
Alvin, quick!
This for a job, and it's only the beginning.
Everyone, follow me!
And now that fuck up from Bergow.
The trap was sprung.
And those poor wretched.
Up to our ears, Sir Hans. It's almost your time.
It's still dark.
I'll go with them.
I appreciate it, but this is not
easy, Father.
I'm giving them my best.
Here I am. We got leather. And
good, Janosch. We'll take care of the...
And then we'll...
Could you repeat?
We'll climb over the rear palisade and take control of both gates at once. You open the first gate, and we'll take care of the drawbridge at the second one.
Exactly.
Oh, good luck, fellas.
Good. The guards are busy with the fire in the village on the other side. Let's go, fellas.
It's a good place.
There? Really?
Yeah, there. Neckarfrey and do it already.
Yeah. Hey, just a moment.
You go first. Watch out for the cows.
So it's the sneak or? How am I supposed to get that? And observe.
Strange. I must be mad.
Now just to open that gate.
Fire doesn't spread to the castle.
Close the gate, quick!
We have to hold out until they take down that damn bridge.
Our
Hold the line. Don't retreat.
Oh.
Lubienka!
Shoot! Shoot now! For Christ's sake, get on with it! Hold the line! Don't retreat!
Watch out!
Shoot! Shoot now!
Fuck! I can't see him!
Take cover! Shoot now!
We can't take much more of this. Can't those idiots hit anything?
Give them time! They're all out of time! Let's go. Forward! To the top! Let's go, quick!
Am I still in combat? How can I... Nice.
Forward! Forward! Formation! Let's go!
Smile now!
Let's go, men!
Fuck
Clean
this.
things up here!
I am too old for this crazy shit. No. Really, just fuck this. Don't picture we drop this shit.
We'll wait for the Hungarian cavalry to show up from the
Fuck
camp.
off! And while you're at it, fuck each other! You'll never
To
take
diaska,
this
to za
tower.
gówniana robota. Dostałem w jajca, ale ten chuje zaberł...
No.
Because you're out of your
Why?
fucking mind.
Do zajebanej picze.
Psia mać. Mędy zasrane. Takie wygłupy to już moglibyśmy sobie odpuścić. Bogu dzięki za brawanda.
Kurwa.
Fucked up with that bridge. It wasn't my fault. I don't care whose fault it was. We have to think about what to do next.
Nice.
We have to get that fucker out. He's sitting in his tower laughing at us.
What of it? Von Bergow's no fool.
Bleeding won't hurt anything.
He'll want to make it.
What will we do now?
Everything's.
Von Bergow.
We'll have to parlay.
Oi.
That's right. We're going to have a nice little. Hey, you! Up.
Listen!
Now we'll see what Von Bergow.
Fuck all! He's trapped!
Chamberlain, you are.
I'm quite comfortable here. And you're...
Is there a point to any of this?
I agree. And on top of...
Rosa retired.
Lord Kate?
I don't know why we...
How is that?
We'll get money, and since you're our...
Damn it!
Can you give me an...
Why, of course!
Your word?
We're not bad bit!
Ha! But yes,
Fine!
you have... On the contrary. Very well. We are coming...
Yes. Success.
Ah. How fickle Lady Fortune is. First you're on top, and then you hit the bottom. Who would have thought back in the Bergow how things would turn out?
Come on. Move.
What? Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
Time to settle accounts. You will pay for what you have done.
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
Nobody's going to be killed here.
Fuck! That was a blast! My skull's ringing.
The way that Brabant loaded that last shot, it nearly blew his French ears off. It is wonder that Fop survived it.
You got lucky today. You won't next time.
The finger of God is fucked, Otto. Sorry, that must have cost the king's ransom. Oh, my lady! Anyway, I think we're all done here.
We have what we came for. Load up the wounded, and anything of value, you're ready to leave.
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
Horse. Piss on the cannon.
Congratulations, Sir Knight. You finally become a man. War is a nasty business, but I see that no longer bothers you. I'm pleased you took my lesson to heart. You can't kill me. You're the same as me.
Right.
Oh yes, my family was slain too. By the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Asleep. What? Asleep now? When? Why? What's the talk to? Shishka? Oh, dog.
I'm not sure.
You can't get out.
Look, I know and believe me.
So,
you can.
Welcome to Sukdol, Lord von Bergow. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners
are a welcome change. I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks! He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Hold your horses. He's a noble and Sigismund's right hand. If we torture him, he'll be no use to us as a hostage, and Sigismund will be out to avenge him.
That's true. Even though I'd be only too happy to settle scores with him. I gave him my word.
Why the fuck should I care about that?
When it comes down to it, the word of a nobleman is an oath before God. Even the devil must respect that.
Fuck this shit. The longer I listen to this bastards, the more my fists itch.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat and a smug face.
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
He's right. Apart from von Aulifs, he's Sigismund's closest man. He knows everything about him and his plans. We should try it the peaceful way first.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
See? Fortune is turning her back on you people. A pragmatic man like you ought to recognize an opportunity. If you help us, the Margrave will remember you for it. And will also let bygones be bygones.
You're getting ahead of yourself a bit, boy. The crown is still firmly on Sigismund's head, and Jobst won't find it easy to wrest it of him. Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotznov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
A wise decision, sir.
But suspicious. Why the sudden change of heart?
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I've only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling, so the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborsch.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former mint master, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Routards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Routard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
By Christ. It's worth a try.
That sounds almost too good to be true. And too easy. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
Christian Pisek is the steward at the Italian court. He could help us.
Perhaps. But my brother's never been easy to deal with. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mint Master's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope. It's just that you can't trust him.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly.
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not? I had a feeling you were not concerned about a few corpses. At Maleshov, you slaughtered the whole village. What is one legate compared to that?
We can't. Godwin, say something. You're a priest, after all.
You're right. Jesus. Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears.
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Is there no other way to solve it? Without violence?
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him as his retinue.
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
All right, let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
All right.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And then, Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out.
Most importantly,
Then wait for us.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed, and maybe I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance where everyone can see.
That's true, milady.
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand.
No offense, my lady.
She's coming with...
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Ruthard Palace.
All right, and no door...
That's that